So welcome everyone, it's Angus Levy for Trading with Angus. And this session we're going to look at Pocket Options, which is one of the brokers we are looking at. Now it's not that complicated, a platform, but it does need getting used to. So we start off with first you click Trading. And then you have a choice of obviously your live account or demo account. Now, once you've registered with the link that I give you, you can use, you can just click on Quick Trading Demo Account here, and it brings up your demo account. Now you can see I started with 1,000, and you can usually choose how much you want. I chose 1,000 to start off with, just again to make it more realistic. And in 4 sessions, we're up 369. Now, when you click here on where it says CHF-JPY or whatever pair is opened, it will come up with all the currency pairs that are available. Now, you will see down this side are all of the pairs above 80%. So you can just star the ones you would like to choose and unstar the ones you don't want. Okay, so if we're going to be using Pocket Options, what we'll do is at the beginning of each session, I'll take a look at what's available and I'll decide which ones we will trade, and we'll star those ones. And then we will load up those top 6 that we choose into our platform and trade it. Now, so once you've done that, you'll have them all across the top here. Now you have to be careful because prices change quite regularly. Now, the next thing you have to do is make sure that you are on the 1 minute time frame. And you have digital trading. Okay, when I click on digital trading, whoops, you'll see these 2 lines here. Now that is where you've got the it basically goes to the end of the candle, and you don't necessarily want that. And sometimes it could be the following candle, depends where you enter. You don't want that. So make sure you don't have the flag there. What you want to see is the little round clock, and that's what you're looking for. Okay. And then we know that we have exactly 1 minute. You'll see this line here will be moving sideways all the time until you click your enter, either call or put. Now, when you click here on the amount, it brings up a little calculator or what you can, for example, you can put in the amount you wish to trade. Now, for example, I could put in 14, oops, let me go back here. I could put in 14 as 1% of my next trade size. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. And then I click.
Just a note there, Angus.
Yes.
You can also click on the $ underneath the amount and it'll change it to percentage. So if you want to do 1%, you can just put the 1%.
Okay, excellent. So here you go, 1% of your account. Okay, so you can see it's 1.02%. So you can change that percentage as well. Thank you for that. Obviously our initial trade size is always 1%, and then we use the martingale, which is roughly 2.3 times the previous trade size. Now you have my money management spreadsheet, and you can write your figures down on a piece of paper first, and then as we're trading, when you enter your second, third, and fourth, etc., it will save those in memory, those trades, so that you know when you go back, you can easily just click on them rather than having to re-enter the amount again each time, which is really useful. And then over here, you've got your open trades and your closed trades. Okay, so you can see them all there. Now, when you click here, you can see it in a spreadsheet type layout, and you can actually export that to XLS as well. All really useful things. That basically is all we need to know as far as trading the platform is concerned, it's pretty easy, not complicated at all. And I quite like it. I'm just going to, when you click on the trade symbol here, it takes away the trades for you, so you have a bigger screen to look at. Now, the PDQ is being updated as we speak for us to be able to use it. I like pocket options because obviously they're giving us better prices, but also we're finding that these movements are not quite as spiky as with binary cent. The other thing, obviously, you're going to need to fill in your profile and details. If any of you have already signed in or registered without using my link, all you have to do is send a quick message to support asking to be assigned under my affiliate link. And my email is angus@tradingwithangus.com, and they'll do that for you. So it's not difficult. And I put a post in the Telegram as well. One final thing. Yeah, sorry, do you want to say something?
Yeah, do you have an email for pocket option support?
I don't, because I've never had to email them. Let's take a look here. Click on help. You've got support chat, support service. So I presume if you just click on that, yeah, you can just create a support ticket there. I would imagine. Let's go back to here. Support service. Create a new support request there. No, I don't see where you create the new support request. Oh, support chat. You've got that there as well. support@pocketoption.com. Thanks, Mikey. All right. Now let's go back to what you can also do when you're signing up and funding your account. Would anyone like to talk about their experience with funding?
Funding's easy. Bitcoin. Send it over. It was on within minutes.
Okay, excellent. And you've loads of different cryptos that you can use. Has anyone tried the card option? I would be surprised if it worked, but I would imagine it's only for countries outside of the Europe and America, or North America, I should say, where it would be easier for them to take cards, because banks tend to block cards to brokers, card payments to brokers. But as you say, Bitcoin is probably the easiest. The other thing, you can also, with your first payment, and this is important, with your first deposit, you can opt for a 50% bonus. Now, this is different from what we're used to, where it's not just leverage, it is also something you can potentially keep. But you have to trade 50 times your bonus. Now, not the combination, just the bonus. So let's say you deposit 1,000, you get 500 of a bonus. You have to trade 25,000 of a volume. In other words, $25,000 worth of trades. Now, one thing they, pardon?
Are we able to check out where our volume is?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you can. It's under your trades. You just go to your trading. But just let me finish this first, and I'll show you.
Yeah, sure.
So you must trade your volume of 25,000 before you allowed to keep, and you can keep that and withdraw that money. The problem though is until you've traded that amount, you cannot withdraw without losing that bonus. Okay, so I would estimate it would take probably a month, maybe a little more, to trade the bonus amount. So decide for yourself whether you are happy to wait that long before you're allowed to withdraw. Now, there may be one or two of you may want to help me with this, but I think, yeah, is the only way of getting your total volume by looking at your spreadsheet and working it out from there, or is there somewhere else where it actually states your volume traded? Anyone have any experience with that?
Every time.
Sorry, any Quentin?
It says some guy said under your trading profile, maybe when you create a live account.
Yeah, obviously I haven't actually funded yet, so trading profile. Let's take a look. Obviously, I've got zero turnover because I haven't traded, but that's where you find it. Okay. Are you happy with that? Everyone understand how to find it?
Yep, thank you.
So you just click all time and it'll show you your trading volume all time. Super. Okay. So that, folks, is your basic walkthrough. There's a load of other stuff with pocket options, which I'm sure we'll discover as we go on. There's all of these achievements and all sorts of different things, which gives you extra prizes and all of that. I haven't had the time to look into that. We may in the future. It's not something I would be putting any emphasis on, but if it's worth doing, then obviously we can do it. Good. Is there anything else I've missed here, folks, that you think I should mention?
Sorry, Angus, I missed the part. I think did you say that are you still kind of on the fence when it comes to deciding between binary cent and pocket option?
Well, I did promise them I'd wait. So I've a feeling we'll be moving, okay? But please do not move until I give you the absolute okay. You know, because it is quite a big move, and I know it's going to be tricky for some people getting their money out. It's just the way it has been, and that is what I'm worried about at the moment. It looks, certainly this morning we've had 2 sessions out of 3, so that's good. But I'm erring on moving at the moment, but don't hold me to that at the moment.
Hey,
Okay.
Angus, if we've already got our turnover and we're in profits, would you probably just recommend just waiting out the week and just holding off until
wait out the week until Friday, and we'll see what's happening. But I have to admit, you know, pocket options for me at the moment has the edge, purely on range, on smoothness. People who have withdrawn have reported that it's been quick and easy. So yeah, it's looking that way.
Have we solved the problem with, because I remember you were reluctant to move to pocket option a while ago because you said there was like a maximum trade you could take?
Yeah, Phil has solved that for us.
Oh, cool.
With the PDQ, where it can take, you know, if you're over the 1,000, for example, it will take a double trade to work out what it needs to take and take it for you on your 5th level, for example. And also, as your count moves into the higher. So for example, when it moves to 5,000 up here, your minimum or maximum trade size increases to 2,000, and he's going to build in something to work on that. The only problem we have with that though is, if you're in and around the 5,000, as you trade down, in other words, you could be 5,500, but very quickly you go below the 5,000 again. So you're going to go back into the 1,000 maximum, yet you will probably need, more than 1,000 on a fifth. So it will work out. He'll work out the mechanics or the mathematics involved in that, but it will be interesting to see how that operates in real life. The other benefit we've noticed is that as your account size grows, so too does your profit on here. So in other words, instead of having 88, you might have 90%, which is brilliant. It really is fantastic. I see somebody posting here about how super easy it is to get put on to meet. That's great. I really appreciate you all who are doing that. It makes a big difference to me personally. But as I said, we will continue to trade even after the end of this week, binary cent, okay? For those who need to get their trading volume and those who've taken a loss in the past and are looking to recover back into profit. My advice, guys, is once you're back into, or you're not in a losing position overall, and you've traded your volume, if we decide to move to pocket option, then I would say do your withdrawal then, but please don't do it until the end of the week at least. I mean, I know some of you have gone for withdrawals, that's fine, that's up to you, but I'm being very careful here not to give you any false, yes, we're moving to pocket option. I have not committed to that yet, 100%. And please, if any of you are in manifest, do not talk about pocket option or anything to do with them when in the manifest sessions. It's not fair to everyone else because the company hasn't decided to move. I haven't decided to move 100%, and you'll only sow confusion and worry and doubt within those who are not within Trading with Angus. So please don't say anything about it when we're trading the manifest sessions. I would appreciate it. Okay. Thank you all. You can keep both brokers. Of course you can. Yeah, you can do whatever you like. I mean, I really like pocket options. There's no reason. I mean, especially those of you who've bought the system off me. Pocket options is the way to go. I think, in the sense that, it looks like you'll have a much better range of choice to trade with on pocket options if you're trading on your own.
The only thing I see with it, Angus, is that the prices change quite rapidly.
Yeah.
In and out of the 80%.
You have to keep an eye. I mean, in fairness, though, it hasn't here since we started. In fact, look, it's gone up. Woohoo! Euro AUD is at 90% now. But I hear what you're saying.
It did when you were trading with binary cent because I was monitoring them.
Oh, were you? Okay.
And a lot of them actually weren't even tradable on pocket options, the one you were trading on binary cent.
Yeah.
In fact, and NZD USD was at like 22%.
Oh, wow. Okay. Yeah, you see, that is it. That's the issue with, people who are closing their binary cent account now and moving. It's you could end up being caught the other way, where I'm trading binary cent, and that is a commitment I have made. Whether that takes 2 weeks or 4 weeks, I'm committed to trading binary cent until we have everybody clear. Now, guys, this is not a never-ending promise, okay? I will be keeping an eye on the volume. And when I've traded maybe 4-5 times volume, I say, come on, guys, I've given you enough chance. So it's not an open-ended thing, okay? Is that fair enough?
Angus, I have a question, if you can
Yeah.
answer it. So, like, as the guy had stated earlier, NZD or NU or GU, we were trading it and it was at 22% on pocket options. When the percentage is that low, is it because you have a higher probability of winning, but they're not going to pay out that much money? Because I mean, that's kind of foolish to take a trade if you're only get 22% of your initial balance.
Absolutely do not. The same rules apply here as with binary cent. Do not trade anything under 80%. Do not trade any OTC markets. We had a couple this morning on the ruble. I ignore any OTC because that's not a real market. Ignore it. Do not trade it. And look, you have plenty of choice, plenty of range. Oh my goodness, look how many are here now, you know. And if we were extra fussy, we could just go for the ones we really like.
Angus, maybe you need a second screen with the amount of pairs that we have to choose from.
Pardon?
Maybe we should all invest in a second screen with the amount of pairs we can choose from.
Well, I absolutely recommend everyone should invest in a second screen when and if you can afford it. My second screen I bought for 50 euros. Okay, because I'm 60% Scottish. I'm a tight person. I don't spend money on, you know, the latest curved 42-inch screen. I get what I need for whatever price I can get. And you know, the screen doesn't have to be huge. It doesn't have to be the latest one. It just has to be functional. So I have 2 screens on a pedestal here, and that's what I'm using. Actually, one thing I am getting is a table that can move up and down so that I can stand, because I put on so much weight in the last few months, purely because I'm sedentary here, sitting down most of the time answering questions or trading, so I can be up and mobile. But the table actually moves up and down about 3 feet, which is amazing and great. So I'll be getting one of those shortly, just to help me with my health really, and be more mobile. So they're not expensive. I think they're only a few hundred, 500 maybe tops. It depends on the size of desk you have. Okay. Have we covered everything? Is there anything I've missed here before we finish off? Okay, I think we've covered everything. Thank you all. Take care, and I will post this recording a little later. And I appreciate your time. Bye-bye.